Hey, I want to show a quick way to diagnose and check for a parasitic drain. Parasitic drain would be a drain that would kill the battery over time. Depending on the amount of amperage the drain is pulling would kind of determine how fast it would kill your battery. I'm going to be using an old school test light, and what we're going to be doing is putting it in series with the battery cable. We're going to take the battery cable off the battery and put this in series with it. The reason I like this has got the old incandescent bulb in it, and this is not the LED version. I like this better because of what I'm about to show you. So we're going to take the battery cable off. We're going to put this in series. One end is going to be connected to the disconnected battery cable. The other end is going to be connected to the battery terminal of that particular cable. So it's going to be in series with it. This is going to take the place of the cable. And then I'm going to show you a simulation of what a drain would look like. Okay, so first of all, now probably if you have access, probably would want to use the negative cable. I'm going to use a positive just because it's easier to grab. And so I'm just going to take it loose. Okay, so we're completely isolated now. And what I'm going to do is, the cable is off, of course. I'm going to take the clamp in, connect it up to the terminal, and then I'm going to take the test light and just touch the cable. So hopefully you can see that dim bulb that is there. I'm going to try to position this where you can see it and it will stay put without coming disconnected. Okay, right there. All right. Now, if you can see that bulb is burning really, really low. It's just that's why I like the incandescent bulb. LED, it would just be on, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference in the brightness of it. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to simulate what a draw would look like by opening up the door. And if we had the battery connected, the dome light would come on. Cabin light, dome light, trunk light, whatever it would be. And so when I open it up, you're going to be able to see this bulb get brighter. I'm just going to simply open the door. Okay, you saw how the bulb is much brighter, and that's why I prefer this incandescent bulb. Now that simulates the draw that would kill your battery. Measure this with a digital voltometer. Of course, you can do that. This is about 1.5 amps. With the door closed, this is around 400 milliamps. So less than a third of what this draw would be. Somewhere between 400 milliamps, 500 milliamps is accepted parasitic draw. You're going to have that with the clocks in your radios that are keeping the alive memory there for your presets and things like that. Keep the clock time, keep the memory going to all of the electronic components, the ECUs, powertrain modules, all of those things that require that particular types of battery power, which is very, very low, and it won't kill the battery unless it's a tremendous amount of time. But something like this would. Now you watch this when I shut the door. Okay, see how it almost went out. See, that's what you want to see, and you can see that with the old school light. Now, if I had a parasitic draw, I'm going to open the door. Got something killing my battery. What I would do is start pulling fuses now, putting this to where I could see it. Now, ideally, you'd be able to have this in view up under the hood, looking through the windshield or looking around the windshield, position it some way where you can see it. If you're working by yourself, this is what is so neat, because you don't have to go out and look at the meter and read it and run back in and put the fuse back in and pull another fuse, run back out, look at the meter, okay, run back in, put the fuse in, and just, taking a lot of time, you can just glance up and look at the bulb, and you can tell real quick. Then you can put it back in, you can see it get brighter. take it out and go dim, and you would know then, okay, I'm on the circuit where this parasitic draw is, and that's going to narrow it down tremendously. Most of the times it seems like the things that cause these parasitic draws are light bulbs. I've seen sometimes a penny or something get stuck in the old cigarette lighters that were sometimes positioned in the armrest, the door handles in the back. Some of those cars used to have places where people, maybe small kids or something, would have coins stuck in there, and it'd be possible for a coin to get jammed in there accidentally and cause a parasitic drain. All kind of things can cause parasitic drains and kill your battery. But this is a quick, easy way to check it with a test light. Again, people are going to be pushing back on this probably because you can't do that with a new style, and I understand that. New style requires the battery to be connected. If you break that circuit like we've done when we're taking it off, you're gonna wake the system up, and that light is going to be bright in a measured sense, in a measured way, and it's normal, completely normal. And it would be sometimes, a minute, sometimes 5, sometimes 30 minutes before that module would go to sleep. And so that would really lengthen your diagnostic time. So we're not talking about systems like that. There's a special setup with a cable apparatus that you can go ahead and separate it, put it on, connect your test light, and let the system go to sleep 30 minutes or whatever. And then with it connected, the circuit is not broken, you can turn a knob and disconnect the cable and be able to do what we're doing here. That's not needed on this particular. This is a 2012, and not having to deal with that. And so hopefully that helps. If you've got an older vehicle where you can do that, quick and easy way without having to spend a lot of money to diagnose it. And if you're working by yourself, you can again position this light where you can see it wherever you'll be working. If you're under the hood, of course, it'll be real easy to see it there, leaving it connected, and removing fuses and fuse until you get to the one where it goes dim or goes out. Probably not going to go out, probably just going to go dim. And then you check it 2 or 3 times and realize, hey, that's where it's at. That's where my problem is located in this circuit. Then you can go from there, get out some wiring diagrams, and hopefully figure out what the problem is. Anyway, that's a quick way to do it, old school way to do it. I thought I'd share it with you.